when you had a leadership opportunity, and did you fail, and how did you react to that, and what did you do from there? Have you failed?
All the time, right? If we don't fail, we're not trying.
Yeah.
If we don't fail, we're not actually doing anything, or we're in denial.
Yeah.
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be. Yeah, I have failed to lead and guide, because at certain junctures in my career where I had certain opportunities to try and influence, the only method I understood was to be kind of pushy and forceful. And so for me, it was sort of like, where's the truth in this? Okay, there's a disgruntled customer, there's a bug that's gotten out into the field, or there's something in our process that's truly broken, or the automation is a bad solution here, or whatever, just any sort of thing that I was trying to influence. And somewhere in my head, I thought, well, if I just show you what the truth is, right, this is failing to do the job that you're thinking it will do. So let's find a solution.
Sure.
And I really thought, just by sharing the raw information, the data, that people would just go, oh, of course, that's a problem. Let's fix that.
Yeah.
But no engagement. None. And I found it very disheartening and puzzling about how to engage people and help them understand what their role in quality is.
Okay.
You want quality products, you want a quality and testing service to show up in your project. What do you really want? Well, it's not just a matter of, money and time. It's engagement. It's what's the mission. So I'm reminded of all the ways that you can spectacularly fail about this. How do you get somebody to want, right, that kind of engagement? Well, Scott Barber. He has a funny quip that I share a lot now. Nobody wants to pay for testing. I think he's right.
Yeah.
And the example we use is, say you just purchased a new car. You drive it off the lot, and the check engine light comes on. And you bring it back to the dealership, and they look at it and they say, well, we don't know what's wrong, but we can run diagnostics, and it will take 1 hour and cost $100. How excited are you to run that test, right? Nobody wants to pay for testing. But that mindset prevents a lot of people engaging with the services that could help them with their projects. And I think part of it needs to be, what is the problem to be solved? What is the service that is needed? And try to get them to want it. How can we help you? How can we serve you? Oh, you're trying to ship this product on time? That's an interesting problem, isn't it? How can we help you do that? Right? Like, I've never had that thought on my own in the day-to-day job. How can I help you? I always, kind of position myself as I unaffectionately call it now, the software testing boat anchor. No, don't ship it. There must be a problem there. Right? That's a very different mindset. Hold it back versus, oh yeah. What do you need, right? So I think finding your way into leadership, it needs to be about connection. Because if you don't connect to the true purpose of the project, you have literally missed the boat. You're standing on the shore, the boat's sailing, and you can't help. You can't help. You can yell at it. You can try to run after it, but it's not really gonna do the thing. So I'm reminded of this easy mistake that we can make about asserting what quality is or how it might show up on a project. I won't say the company name, but I'll say it's a very large banking financial institution that I happen to be a customer of, not on purpose. They bought my bank. And right after, they replaced all of their ATMs. And they went from the green screen, hit the button, the real, plain old fashioned, with a full on video, beautiful interface, and, just a lovely upgrade. It's about time, right? First time I go to do a withdraw cash transaction, it's taken a really long time for the money to come out. I'm confused because I'm a performance tester. I'm like, what's going on here, people? This is a brand new application. It can't suck that bad. Like, how did that happen? And I formulated an idea about why. This was maybe 6-7 years ago? 2 years ago. I had someone on a course that worked on that project from that company. And I went, I need you to tell me how this happened. And he said, well, performance wasn't a priority. And I was like, performance wasn't a priority? Like, how can that be? That's just wrong. What's wrong with you? That's not leadership, but that's my first reaction, right? What's wrong with you people? So he said they raised the issue, but it was dismissed. And I went, if I was in that situation, how would I have dealt with that? I'm pretty sure pretty badly, right? I was, what's wrong with your quality meter? You need to, if you're replacing something that people have been using for decades, you probably don't want to make performance any worse than it was before, right? That's a pretty normal baseline, right? Don't make it worse than it was before. However, corporate mission, not just project mission, corporate mission was to advertise through this medium of new ATMs. And the transaction now is bound by how long it takes to run at least one ad. Corporate mission. Now, someone who positions themselves as a quality coach, as a guide, I kind of call it a project manager's or product owner's wingman. Right? I'm here to help you land your project safely. Julie Gardner calls it the trusted advisor, right? How can I help you succeed, have what you are looking for? I don't know that I would have broached that subject that way, and I'm pretty sure I would have made a mess of a whole bunch of conversations trying to elicit that information. I bet you I never would have gotten it. Leadership shows up differently. Right? How can I help you succeed? The information would have been there. That kind of testing would have come off the plate. We don't need time. We don't need, internally I would have been dying. Like internally, I would have been sad. But professionally, I would have nailed it. As opposed to like trying to hijack the project for my own purpose, my own quality bar. Which is where I got too stuck for too long. And that really taught me something. Just that whole odyssey that for me went on for years. I won't even go to the ATM anymore. I send Scott. Like, excuse me, my time's very important, but but that would have been an interesting test that I think I would have failed. Because I'm passionate about performance, right? So now, I want to get passionate about leadership. Right? Isn't that a higher order thing?